Nigga, I'm playing some shit.
The heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. This
shit
is
was
not
wild.
just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we see the number 7 team of the country.
It's like they know. It's like they know I'm a nigga, bruh.
Taking on the second-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners.
Nigga, I just watch people got down off they self, bruh. In Iraq, bro, TikTok, that shit was wild, nigga. On TikTok, Allah Akbar, all that shit, nigga. Running over IEDs, no bullshit.
The Sooners will kick this deep to begin the game. Returner decides to fair catch this. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the runner takes off to his right. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Humphreys. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's got a receiver wide open here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll hand it off. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. A gain of 2 yards. And now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Humphreys. And looking for a big play here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They're going to run it. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Completion to the left on 4th down. The ball is loose. Defense
Let's go, nigga.
Fumble. Big takeaway.
Yep.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 3, Oklahoma 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Handoff from the shotgun. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. He hands it to the back. Gets into space at the 50. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The Sooners will look to convert here on fourth down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Back to pass. It's Humphreys. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll be brought down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time, and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
To the air, it's Humphreys. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
But, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
No, they been in a dog fight. They do something good. Net gives us crazy.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Now you shooting dust.
Looking to throw. It's Humphreys. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. He'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now from the pistol formation. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense going on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he's brought down there. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Oh, it's snapped to the back. As the first down still on the move. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down and 10 now. Handoff heading left. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Ooh.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Ball handed off. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Turner decides to field it. And they've got the returner corralled. Offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
He's got it for a big gain. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
The Sooners will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And the pass is incomplete.
Bruh, look at that shit.
Misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier tackled there.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
2nd and goal, but backed up now to the 15. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And the defense wraps him up.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now an important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter.
Bro, this nigga not gonna kick it to me, boy.
To boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field.
Bruh, nigga dropped the ball on 4th down.
The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That's reeled in. It's hard.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game.
Nigga down, so then my running back too. He down, so drop that bit.
Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Woo, that's a dot.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That's a fucking dot.
Extra point try coming now. Piety is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Bro, this nigga
Free at the 35.
is fucking running back.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a
The
nice
fact that he
gain.
broke that shit like that is
Closer to
fucking
midfield.
crazy.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. And on the carry, he's heading left. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
They'll run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Let's fucking go, nigga. That's how you stop
The
some shit.
catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Defense is
Let's go, nigga. This nigga dropped on fuck around and folded.
The drive ends right there.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. It's caught downfield. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important second down play coming up. He'll try the left side with a toss. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
That'd be hurt.
Look, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points
Come on now.
for that drive. And that will tie the game here.
Fuck.
First down here for this offense. Handoff running right. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
How you missing, nigga, bro? He wide open.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. And the back gets the football. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend to get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back.
Get in that bitch.
Brought down after a big gain in the first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. Running a quarterback sneak here. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They strike first in overtime.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Bruh, first play. Come on, dog. That shit was too fucking easy for this nigga.
You kick the PAT or go for two and the win.
Come
This is one
on.
of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board. You can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Humphreys.
Tackle that bitch. Yes, sir.
Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down.
Drop it. Let's go.
Doesn't hold on.
Fucking go, nigga.
Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Come on, Jock. Go to your RPO. I know you want to.
Last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time.
Oh my God, this nigga ain't do his job, bro.
The 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit. Goes beyond the sticks for the first down.
They'll try the option play here.
Oh, yeah. No.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They're trying to run the option. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Here we go. Biggest play so far. Can the defense get a stop on third and goal here in OT? They're going to run the option.
No, nigga.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of two-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
So no field goal attempt. The offense going for it on fourth and goal here in OT.
My God, look at that gay ass shit, bro. I know what the nigga doing and everything, bro.
And now a 2-point try coming up.
Chris,
This nigga Josh so predictable, bro.
You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PAT makes it a
Bro, the bit didn't work. He highballed that bit too. No, this is the second OT.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Here on this first play, Chris, almost like they're just testing the defense emotions now that we're into overtime. Kind of a generic, simple, conservative call, but it does make sense because you don't just get physically tired out there. Now that we're in overtime, mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they're up to the task on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Running back with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path to run and downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
3rd and long in obvious 4-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So it all comes down to this 4th down and short. If they don't get it, it's game over. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, they get the 1st down here, and I got to be honest, a little bit surprised by the softer coverage by that corner. I thought he'd be a little bit tighter and closer to the sticks, especially on a 4th down play. But give them the conversion, and they keep this drive alive.
The shotgun running play call. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off.
That's crazy, bro. Like, my lineman just got bullied, bro.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now. Like
Brett, what you think, Brett? Dunk on the nigga.
Great design run for this quarterback. You know
Say I won't, nigga.
With that kind of speed, the defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning.
The dunk on the nigga, man. Depending on what he is, I promise you. Depending on what he in, I'm dunking on this nigga. Damn, where that bitch at? Can't even find that bitch. That's a nigga from the Grizzlies.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
We dunking on this nigga, Pratt. Nah, we ain't gonna do it. Matter of fact, fuck it.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Damn.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense.
That game.
To deny a touchdown. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more?
He had that nigga off the line. And then he put, I don't know what the fuck he just did, but it looked like he put 2 niggas on him. Yeah, that made sense.
To me, it felt like an instant classic.
Yeah, my running back better than his, though. That shit ain't close.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation.
Bro, they hold me on that whatchamacallit.
College football.
That nigga funny as fuck. Man, get the fuck out. Bruh, you know what crazy, bruh? I ain't even know this nigga's in that bitch. That nigga listen the whole time, Pratt. I ain't even see Jock in that bitch. Ain't nobody crying, nigga. The fuck? Hell yeah, I told him that. Hell yeah, I'm better than you. I lose for free. One thing about me, we'll lose for free. And we can put us on right now. What you waiting on? What you want to do? Make it easy on yourself. You just won. Nah, not Ultimate Team. Nah, he got some new shit. So what's the point then? Y'all got shit I ain't got, bruh. Not in Ultimate Team, we can do it straight up. Watching your screen. Like I said, we'll loop free.